If I peel it all back just right here on this spot, I guess the thing that, I'm happiest about is we stayed competitive. We stayed consistent. We just kept playing one pitch at a time. We didn't look at the scoreboard. We didn't care. It was, hey, it's me versus you in the batter's box. Same thing on the mound, and that's what you're going to have to do. Our game's so hard, as you guys know, and then the league's really hard. The teams who can stay consistent, show up every day with a plan and an approach, those are the teams that have a chance, to have some success. And this weekend, we can check that box. We did it. Now our challenge is obviously going to be able, can we carry it over to a midweek game? Mm-hmm. And but no, happy with that.
How hard is that for some guys to learn to approach it like that?
It's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard because guys want to get ahead of themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to, play 3 pitches ahead or think, man, what? No, we can't do it. We can't do that. We have to play one at a time, one pitch at a time, and it's not as easy as it sounds. It's, I tell our guys, it's probably one of the hardest things to do in this game.
Mm-hmm. The top 3 in your lineup this weekend really did some good things. I mean, Slate, 9 RBIs. Charlie about killed a guy on the mound today. Makes a great play there in the left field Sports Center type highlight, and Dylan comes in and really does a great job with the bat. Just how valuable, how good can that group be as a whole, you think, moving forward?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to pick your poison, right? I mean,
mm-hmm.
We all know what Charlie can do. That's who doesn't know that?
Yeah.
But Slate, it's like, hey, you look at him today, the thing that I told Slate after the game or right there in the line, I just said, the thing about your day wasn't the 3 hits, and it was that you took your walk, that you didn't chase out of the strike zone. You stayed inside your approach. Everything we've been talking about and working on showed up today, and it gave him a chance to have a 3-hit day. When you do that, they have to pitch to Charlie. And then when you do that, they got to pitch to Goldstein. And so, I really like those 3 guys right there. I think they're going to do a lot of damage.
About late in the day, really sharp, no walks for Josh Roberge as well. I know that's a big thing for you.
Yeah, I challenged our guys today. We've walked a few of the first 2 games. The thing about it is they weren't super big misses. It wasn't like we were just nibbling way too much. And I just told them, no, we got to quit nibbling. We have to attack the strike zone, no matter who you're playing. Mm-hmm. Because the only way you're giving other teams to get back into the games when the scores were like they were, or, get behind is when you're putting them on for free. They mm-hmm. got to earn it. And so tip your hat to Leighton and Josh today. They came out and really attacked the strike zone, and believe it or not, gives your hitters that energy when you're getting in quick and you're attacking it. So they did a really good job today.
Cool.
38 runs in 24 innings. You talked about the firepower and how you felt that you had that coming into the season. Did you think it would be that strong?
Yeah, you never truly know. But, yeah, we've got some guys, and as I told everybody, too, we're going to play a lot of guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think everybody on my position, roster that was available played. And, heck, a lot of them got starts. So, as you saw, I think it really played out today. John Morant, we went with that lefty against their starter who was running the ball and sinking. It was going to be tough on righties, and Morant gets a big double. Dylan Carter continues to get an off-gap hit right there. It just made it tough. Henry Hunter came up against the righties, got the double. I can just keep going through. It just really makes it tough.
Kind of a slower win as things go. You get all the walks right there in the end. You talk about just staying competitive, staying sharp with those things. Is there something extra nice about that, considering the fact that it wasn't a bunch of home runs, a bunch of big hits kind of stuff today?
Yeah, no, there's a lot to be said for guys who learn to take their walks because they want to hit and they want to get outside, but they got to realize the more they can do that, the more pitches they're going to get to hit. And because guys know that they're not going to chase out of the zone, and so therefore they're gonna have to throw them a quote unquote strike, hopefully in the middle of the plate, and then we've got to get our best swing on.
Ask real quick about Charlie's play there in left field, though. You got a guy of his caliber was on the line for him. You see him kind of go in the bullpen like that. Just kind of show how seriously he really takes this game to make an effort like that.
I've told a lot of people, hey, no pressure on our sports information director, Chris Lakos, to get that into ESPN. But side note, like I've told people don't realize how A, competitive Charlie is, and B, how good of an athlete he is. And
mm-hmm.
and that just shows you, we've got what he played. He played third, first, and left this weekend. Mm-hmm. You'll still see him move around a couple other positions, and he's just a phenomenal athletic young man.
Right.